We're ready now to create a classroom assignment. An assignment is used when you want students to turn in some work, and Google gives a lot of nice opportunities for what you provide to the students. It begins looking very much like a material. If you're following the idea that you number your items, I'm going to title this 003. In this assignment, I'm going to have my 6th grade students create a dialogue between scientists using terminology. And what we're going to do is we're going to tell the students use at least 6 words from chapter 1. Now, just like with a material, I can add a document coming from Google Drive if it's already there created, provide a link, provide a file from my computer, or a YouTube video. In this case, I want to provide the students with a Google Doc, and I want to create a template that each student can have their own copy. So in Google Docs, since this is my 3rd entry under Classworks, I'm going to call this document number 3 as well. And this will be chapter 1, script template. Please use at least 6 of the words from chapter 1. And then I'll give that list of words. I'm going to place the words in a table. So I'm going to say insert, table. I know there's going to be 20 words, so I'll make it 5 by 4. And now I can type my word and press tab or click in the next box. Okay, so I've created my template. I want each of my students to be able to use this document. I don't want them to be able to change my copy. I can close my tab because I don't need this anymore. And now we have some options. So this is my document. It does say Untitled, but that will be updated to be 003 Chapter 1 Script Template. This drop down is very important. If I said the students can only view the file, it would mean that it's just like a material. And sometimes you may have an assignment where you're going to have multiple attachments. So perhaps I would have a script from a student in last year's class as an example. They would only view that. Students can edit the file, means that every student in this assignment can all edit this one file. Or we could make a copy for each student, which is what I want in this example. I can choose to assign this to multiple classes. So if I had a 6A and a 6B, I could put a check mark for both. Again, I can select which students can see it. I can make this ungraded or give a particular point value. I can choose a due date and time. It is best not to have a time associated because students will wait until the last second to submit something. So by selecting a time due of midnight, you're really not setting the student up for success. And then the topic. So I could create a topic by week. So this could be week of September 14th. Or I could have the topic by chapter, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. It's up to you. We'll talk about rubrics later and the originality check later. As with the materials, I can assign it immediately. I can schedule it to be assigned later. I could save it as a draft. I'm going to assign this immediately.